Hi guys, I am sitting here in the parking lot at my school actually because my semester starts tonight, and I just figured I've got some time because I've actually arrived early, so I figured I would do a bit of an introduction for the footage that I took at the Roundtable with Monique Taylor. So she asked me to organize an event with a whole bunch of parents of kids with autism so she could kind of chat with us parents and learn more about how the changes in the government, or the changes the provincial liberal government is making is affecting the autism community, both directly and indirectly. So I figured I did not have time during the actual discussions themselves to take any footage. The event itself was on the 6 o'clock news, which was really, really cool on a major station. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find the clip, which kind of sucks. So I'll see if I can get it from them. So we had them, and we also had a print news media as well attend, and also somebody from the Liberal caucus. So that was pretty cool. We were on their radar. So but I did take some footage of Miss Taylor actually being interviewed and one of the moms as well. So let me just say goodbye and I'll show you the footage now. Bye guys.
Parents have the opportunity to share their stories of what's happening with them within the autism world.
So what do you hope to get out of the event?
Well, I hope that to be able to take more parents' voices back to Queen's Park to ensure that we are telling the Premier the story of what these families are facing.
Was there a particular story today which struck you?
I think all the stories really just struck my heart. A few times I was brought to tears. Big concerns for families who are not getting the services that they thought they were going to get and what that will mean for their children.
The issue has been out there for several weeks. Has anything changed?
Not yet, but we have been very vocal. Parents have been rallying across the province, using every opportunity to get their message to the Premier.
If the aim is to restore funding, where will funding come from?
Well, I think that's about priorities. The Premier seems to be able to find funds when she needs it for other reasons. Now she needs to find those same funds or reallocate the funds that she already has to make sure that that treatment works for kids.
Are you planning to go to Queen's Park later this week, and are you going to be bringing some parents?
Absolutely, I'll be heading back to Queen's Park this afternoon, and then parents will be joining us in Toronto on Thursday for a very large rally to again raise our voice and make sure that the Premier and the Minister hear loud and clear that kids need IVI treatment.
All right, that's absolutely fantastic. Is there something that you'd like to say that I haven't asked?
No, I'm just really thankful for you taking the opportunity to come here to listen to families and to make sure that the community understands what's happening with the difference to treatment for kids.
Absolutely fantastic. Thanks very much. That's great. Thanks.
Can you tell me how have you been affected by the changes to autism support funding?
Specifically, I have twins, and we were told that we were going to be getting an IVI in April, and then a month later we got the letter saying that we were kicked off the list. So they will never get any IVIs.
What would you like to see from the province?
What I'd like to see from the province is an acknowledgement that IVI works for children over 5, an acknowledgement that they did wrong by us, and that they take off that age cap and they find a new way of addressing the wait list. That's specifically what I'd like. And I'd also like to know why They have no appeal process for this, so they're taking us off the IBI waitlist, even though our clinicians are saying that they need it, and I want to know why they're not giving us the chance to make them change their mind on that.
Can you tell me what is IBI and why does it work?
IBI is a comprehensive therapy, so it focuses on every aspect of a child's life and development, not just speech, but how to dress themselves, how to socialize, and things like that. And it, because it's comprehensive, it deals with everything all at once, and that's what makes it so unique to basic ABA, because ABA only focuses on one goal at a time, and it's not as effective as the comprehensive approach. Also, what's different is that ABA is 2 to 4 hours a week, and IBI is 20 hours a week minimum. And IBI goes for a year, and ABA is for 16 weeks, and then you're put again on another wait list. So there's quite a bit of difference between the two. So trying to pass off enhanced ABA is not going to fly with a lot of us parents.
Will you be going to Queen's Park on Thursday?
Oh, most definitely. It'll be a family affair. I'll be there.
Right from this group today.
Right, and it's the same story that I've heard from other parents in different parts of the province, is that they need the treatment that they were promised, and that's IBI treatment, and to ensure that that their kids have the opportunity to reach their full potential.
And I guess the issue is, like, would they cut it off after what, age 5 or age 4?
Age 5.
So there's a lot, the idea is what, to increase the funding for kids over age 5? I mean, what do you want from the province? What are you going to be telling the province again today after result of speaking to these parents?
Yeah, that again, parents are reaffirming that IBI works for kids over the age of 5, and that it's incumbent on them to make sure that kids have the right to that service.
You hear all these horror stories. I mean, how is this happening in Ontario? We're supposed to have a modern healthcare system.
Right, but we have a government who hasn't made this a priority. Children's mental health should be a #1 priority for this government. This is our infrastructure. This is our next generation. This is our future, and the government needs to get it right and make sure that kids get the service they need.
Would that be allowing also telling school boards to let therapists in the schools? As I'm hearing from some parents saying having therapists in the schools would be helpful.
Well, that's another conversation that's happening. We know that come the rally on Thursday, we have the schools, the unions are going to be at that rally. So the conversations are happening, but before those kids get to school, they need to be getting this IBI treatment to get them ready for school.
All right, and is your rally thing on that email you sent us as well?
Thursday at noon.
At noon at Queen's Park.
Oh, Thursday, okay. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you for coming.